just calling to say I...
What's up guys, Rage Quitting here, back with another video guide for you guys. I'm gonna try and go through a quick guide for how to gear your character through PvP. Okay, as you know, the new currencies that you need for PvP is these Thracian product accelerants, and you can't earn these until you hit level 80. So hit level 80 and then you can start working for your gear progression through PvP. When you do hit 80 and you do some content, PvE content, whatever it is, like you get these boxes, and the boxes contain 320 item level gear. The distinction between the PvE gear and PvP gear is by the name. You see this one says Elite Decurion Pummeler's Chest Guard. So Decurion stuff comes from PvE, and then the Thracian gear comes from PvP. What you want to be doing is every time you finish your PvP weekly, you know, the one that takes 4 wins to complete, you get a box, right? And the box is called the Thracian Requisition Cache. So every time you get one of these boxes, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have the highest item level stuff that you have. You want to put all of it on, okay? Because the item level that comes out of this box is based on the lowest item level stuff that you're wearing, right? So for PvP, I use my 306 relics and my 306 old set, right? With a mix of, you know, the higher level PvP gear that I have, because that's just the way the game is balanced in PvP. This is what's putting up the most damage right now, right? It's kind of a mix. Anything below 324 is probably not worth using if you still have the old 306 stuff. Okay, but anyway, so before I open this box, I'm gonna go ahead and put on all of my 320 gear to replace all of the lower item level stuff that I have, and now my overall item rating is 323. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and open the box. So now I get a 322 PvP Thracian Relic of Devastating Vengeance. Okay, so this is probably going to be the next thing that I upgrade through the PvP vendor. So, or the PvP gear upgrades guy, which is right here. So now I can upgrade this to 324. I currently also have 326 boots that I can upgrade, so I'll probably do that first to make that max level. And then I still have enough Thracian product accelerants to upgrade this one to 324, and then I can start using it. So the currency here that you need for all these upgrades, you know, is the Thracian product accelerant. You also need a couple other things, but this is the hardest thing to get right here, because you can only attain this through PvP. So completing your dailies and your weeklies, and then winning or losing matches gives you some, but it's really not anything worth doing. So the fastest way to do this is if you have multiple characters at level 80, you can, and luckily for us they changed the weekly now, you can actually complete the weekly on a single character 3 times per week. So I'll get on one character, complete as many weeklies as I can, and then, you know, switch to another character and do the same thing, because this currency is legacy wide, so it's shared between all of your characters. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this again, and now if I were to go back into PvP, I will put on my other stuff here, okay, and my other relic, and now I can put on this new relic. Okay, so same thing with the other boxes that you get from other PvE content, the Decurion boxes. If you want that to be higher item level, then make sure you're putting on higher item level gear before you open the box. Okay, so the way I've been doing it, fastest way if you want to do it through PvP, is do the weeklies on one character, and all these armor pieces are legacy bound as well. So if you have a guild that has a legacy bank, or if you have a stronghold and you have your own legacy bank in it, when you switch characters, you can go ahead and switch all the gear over to your other character, including your implants. So send all your gear over and then do PvP on that character. And it kind of helps if, now that they have this combat style thing, if you want to make sure that your other character can even equip the same gear, do your secondary combat style as your main class, so you can keep, if you want to, you can just keep playing that same class in PvP over and over, right? If you can do that, I would suggest doing that as well. So anyway, the only other currency that you need to buy, let's say for example your tactical or your implants, is tech fragments, which also come from the weeklies, PvP weeklies. You get a good chunk of it for completing the PvP weekly, but once you're done with the PvP weekly, you're not going to get any more tech frags from like quest rewards, but you will get some from the Warzone crates and stuff like that. So if you open the crate, you get some Warzone med packs, but then you also get tech fragments, which is not a lot. So if you're behind on tech fragments and you really want to go ahead and farm those tech fragments, unfortunately the fastest way to do it is to just go do PvE content, right? So your solo lockouts, right? Your planetary missions, your solo lockouts, your daily areas, if you know how to do them, or flashpoints is really good. Every boss in a veteran mode flashpoint drops like 30 tech frags, so you can either queue it up and just find a group and queue it up solo and do flashpoints, or you and yourself, you and a friend, you and a buddy, pair up together and just run the same flashpoint over and over and over. The one that I've found to be pretty fast is Hammer Station. So if you want to just dedicate some time to farming tech fragments, another good reason for doing those flashpoints is that it will also drop 320 gear. So if for some reason you don't already have a baseline set of 320 gear, you can go ahead and farm it that way. Okay. You can also just buy a set as well from the supply section. Find the vendor that has it, but it also costs like credits, and it also costs whatever this is here, Medal of Commendations, which I don't even know how I got this much, but I have a whole bunch. So not hard to get. But anyway, point that I'm trying to make here is you can gear quickly through PvP. It's just you need to complete all of those weekly quests, get the box, right? And then before you open the box, make sure you're putting on high item level stuff to make your average item level, as high as you can get it before you go ahead and open the box. So this is a PvE box. It looks the same as the PvP one, but it's just named differently. This is the Decurion one. So for example, let me just open this and see what I get. So since I have my item rating down here is 324, I opened the box and I got a 324 relic, okay? But this is what you want to be doing for your PvP gear, okay? So do your weeklies, put on the high item level gear, open the box, and do that for as many times as you can. When you're done with one character, switch to another character, move all of this gear over through the legacy bank, pull it out on your other character, put all the gear on, do the PvP, open the box, okay? And rinse and repeat until you can fill up as many spots as you can. Myself, I work a regular, job, so I go to work every day, I come home, I PvP, and in maybe 2 weeks time, and not really dedicating a whole lot of time to it, but in 2 weeks time, for the amount that I play, I've been able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces so far that are high level gear. So that's it. I'm just gonna wrap up the guide for that. If you guys have any questions, leave comments. I'm pretty sure other people know or have their own methods of doing it this way. This is just the way that I've been doing it so far, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So if you like this video, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on another one. Peace.
I'm just calling to say I